Hello friends, viewers, subscribers, Creepypasta Salad here. You're going to watch a video of me playing several hands of solitaire to keep your eyes focused. I don't think I can come up with a stock image that's quite appropriate for this occasion. And no, this is not a way to show off my mad solitaire skills here because, well, honestly, I don't have any. In total, you'll see me play 3 unsuccessful hands, and I'll speed that part of the video up, or slow it down to fit the audio if I need to. Please excuse the poor quality of the video, my webcam is limited. If you're wondering why my voice sounds a little bit different other than having a conversational tone, it's because I've been smacked with allergies for the past few days, and just ate some cookies and washed them down with water. Anyway, I want to thank you all for allowing me to reach over 5,000 total views on my videos and 41 subscribers. If you're wondering about the weird number, I have a preference for prime numbers, and didn't have the patience to wait until I reached 47, which leads me to my next point. Besides expressing my immense gratitude to you all, I want to allow this to be an opportunity for some interaction to occur between this channel and its viewers. The first thing I'd like to open up to you all is a question and answer session. Basically, I'm going to open myself up to you all. There is a human behind the microphone, and perhaps you may want to get to know him a little better. I don't mind if the questions come from passersby or from my original subscribers, or even from people who know me on other sites like DeviantArt.com. I'll gladly accept questions regarding me, this channel, where it's going, works I've done readings for, or even random trivia if you want, although my knowledge is not infinite, so I may not be able to answer every question. I'd like to do a video to respond to any questions I'm asked. However, without a substantial number of questions to respond to, I will not be able to make a full video for them until there is a sufficient number. Please do try to keep the questions appropriate and considerate, though. Questions I deem to be offensive, leading, or too personal shall be ignored and deleted. I think that's fair. Some acceptable questions would include, do your knuckles ever hurt when you crack them? How long have you been growing the mustache for? Why do you rarely use your falsetto in your readings? And what's your favorite calculator? Second of all, and probably more importantly, I'd like to open up to suggestions as to where to take this channel. I'm going to be graduating from high school soon, and while my schedule won't be completely free this summer before I head off to college, I will have more room, well, much more room, to do readings. I'd like, if you, my readers, wish me to start taking recommendations and suggested readings. Now, we have to be reasonable about this. I'll only do readings of things that I can actually handle reading well. I also have a thing against doing audio readings for things that already have audio readings for them. I knew I bent that rule a good bit back when I was doing creepypasta readings, but that's because my close acquaintances were recommending them to me. I will use discretion in choosing to honor any suggestion or recommendation I get, but if several people insist on the same thing and nobody says anything against it, I'll obviously have to give that particular suggestion extra consideration. Although I've certainly been fairly narrow in the moods of the works I've done readings for, I'd like to know what my listeners think I could perform good audio readings for. If people who subscribed to me back when I was majorly doing audio readings for creepypastas are starting to feel shortchanged due to my switch to dark My Little Pony fanfiction readings, I could look into changing things up. But I'm only willing to do this if someone is actually looking for me to alternate what I'm reading. I started doing readings in the creepypasta field because a number of my friends who liked creepypastas wanted me to do them, but now that I don't hear from them as often and no longer have suggestions from them to read, I don't do them anymore. I'm not a big fan of creepypastas, to be honest, although the ones I did do readings for I liked, so I'm much less active in seeking them out. However, if people want to see more readings of creepypastas from me, but don't have any recommendations, I can start rifling through posts on the subreddit No Sleep, because I do subscribe to that subreddit, and I do see some things I like and can read there from time to time. If people really liked my poetry readings or historical document readings, I'd certainly be willing to do readings of things recommended to me. What I'm looking for regarding these is performability, as mentioned before, but also if the historic documents are public domain. For example, public domain translations of works of really old stuff that can't possibly be copyrighted anymore. For poetry readings, that's a bit different. If I can easily request the author's permission to do the audio reading for their work, that's well within me. I know of a few good venues for poetry on DeviantArt.com, and have been tempted to request permission from writers on there in the past, but I didn't know if you all would go for that, so I refrained. If you guys like my MLP audio readings I've been doing, that's great. I'm glad. All the works I've currently been doing readings for have been selected based on my own tastes, and keeping along with the theme of generally serious works of fiction. I'll keep doing them, and I'll remain open to recommendations for these types of works as well. So, to conclude, I want to thank you all very much for every iota of support you've given me. I look forward to serving you, my audience. I look forward to serving you even more, and hopefully even better, in the future by opening up to viewer recommendations. If my throat were better, I'd have 2 new readings for you all instead of this, but it was going to happen at some point. Best wishes to you all, and happy listening.